Hi everyone, welcome back to Parenting on the Ranch. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do one of our monthly recipes that we make. We're going to be doing slow cooker chuck roast with potatoes, carrots, and rolls. The chuck roast is great. It turns out awesome, great flavor. So keep watching.
We are a family of 5 living on a ranch in Texas.
On our channel, we will cover a variety of topics. These are solely based on our experience and opinions, and we do not hold any degrees in childhood development or education. So today's recipe, we're going to be making slow cooker chuck roast. It's very simple. We have our approximately 4-pound chuck roast. We get it from our local butcher. Then all you need is a packet of au jus gravy. I get the McCormick brand. It's about 40 cents. Then I just have my store brand unsalted butter, just the stick. And then you're gonna need 1 pack of ranch dressing mix, but we use the big tub, so I just use approximately the same size. Once you get it all put in together, you cook it on high for about 6 to 8 hours. You want to check it at 6 hours. Today I'm going to use my slow cooker liner. I've never made it in that before, but we're going to try it. So what you do, you want to take your still frozen chuck roast. It doesn't matter about the fat. You'll be able to peel it off if you don't like it. So there's nothing in my crock pot, just the liner. So you put the chuck roast at the bottom, and if you can see it, it takes up pretty well the whole thing. Then we're going to take our butter stick. And I haven't softened it or anything. I just took it straight out of the refrigerator. And just plop it right on top in the middle. So then we take our packet of au jus gravy. It's AUJUS. If I can get it open. We're going to take our gravy and just sprinkle it over the top. It's just dry powder mix. My mom taught me this recipe. I was never a roast maker, but my mom taught me this recipe, so we've had it a couple of times and it turns out really, really good. So you just want to make sure you get it on top of your roast and on top of the butter. So the gravy mix, it will turn into gravy. It uses the water from your frozen roast and the butter mixed together. Okay, so this is what I use. And you just want to sprinkle about the same amount of gravy, about a packet's worth on top. And we turn it on high. If you have kids like mine, make sure that they don't turn it on low about halfway through cooking and then you come back and it's still raw. Or it's not fully cooked. So we just put the lid on, turn it on high, set it back, let it cook. And it will do its thing. You'll see the butter start melting here in a little while, and we'll check back on it later. So again, frozen chuck roast. You can use shoulder roast. It turns out a little bit tougher than the chuck roast. The au jus packet, ranch dressing mix packet, 1 stick of butter. Put it on high for about 6 to 8 hours. I normally go to about 6 hours and it's done. When I did the shoulder roast, it took a little bit longer. Could be because my kids turned the crock pot on low, but I do like slice into it to make sure it's the way that I like it. Please forgive my kids are eating lunch in the background. But that's it. We'll check in a little bit and show you the progress. So it's been about an hour and a half. The butter's all melted and it's getting ooey and gooey, and it just looks good. It smells good already. We have the Hamilton Beach big crock pot. So in a little while, I'll get my potatoes peeled, and I do them about 30 minutes before it's actually done because I like to let it set. And we're having black eyed peas because it's New Year's. It's gonna be so good. Check back in a little bit. So here is the 3-hour check-in. I have a bunch of gravy bubbling, and I actually just flipped it over because it'll get like a gravy line on it. I wish that y'all could smell this. It's just delicious. I mean, there's quite a bit of gravy in there. So I just flipped it over. That we're at the 3-hour mark. So a little bit ways to go. So now we are about 5.5 hours in, and it is just falling apart. So, I mean, this is one chunk that I took off, and it is done. So I turned it on low because we're not ready to eat yet. Now I'm gonna start doing the potatoes and carrots and getting the black eyed peas and everything ready. So we'll see what it looks like when we plate it. So, as any good cook, you have to taste test it. Make sure that it's done and that's delicious before you serve it to your family. That tastes good. So here is just some of our roast after that 6-hour cookie. I mean, you could just pull the fat off. We don't do a whole lot of the fat. We don't like the consistency, so we don't eat it. But I'll just cut it up. And that's it. It smells great. The rest is in the pan. I just take out approximately what we need and then leave the rest in there to set. Now the plate's made. And I made 2 of these. I make these for Curtis to take to work, and Wood's in the microwave for his dinner when he gets home. So people ask us sometimes about color coordination. So we have Raven is pink, that's our favorite color. Cassidy is purple, that's her favorite color. And Gage kind of goes between blue and green. The purpose of that is so they know whose plate is whose. We know whose plate is whose, and a couple of other things that we'll get into in another video. But we use the divided plates because our kids have sensory issues sometimes with their food touching. Most kids have it, but our kids like these plates and we use them quite often. But here it all is. So now it's time to eat, enjoy the night, and hopefully get them to bed with full bellies. So dinner is done. Kids are in bed. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for watching. I hope that you like the recipe. I hope that you find it easy when you choose to make it. If you would like to see more recipes like these, we'll be posting one every month. Things that we try, see how they turn out. If you would also hit the like button on this video and choose to subscribe to us and follow and see what we have going on. Again, thank you for watching. Till next time.